Hi everyone, welcome to episode 7 of Matt's Allotment. I'm just going to give you another update on how everything's getting on. There's a few things I've been up to and planting out a few of my seedlings. So yeah, I'll get showing you around now. Alright then, so here we have bed number 1. You can see, unfortunately, the potatoes have got absolutely hammered by the wind, and it's just snapped some of them clean in half. I'm hoping that they'll recover, but I'll be honest, they're not looking great at the moment. But what can you do about wind, really? There's nothing I can think of. Bed number 2, onions and garlic are really flying now. I'm not sure if you can see how tall these are and how thick some of the stems are getting. They're really coming along. I've done a little trim of my my dill just to keep that nice and fresh and keep it coming. Also cut back my thyme because that was starting to take over a little bit, and the sorrel still flying along as usual. Raspberries again coming along really well now, starting to bush up nicely. And those of you who've watched the earlier episodes can see that these raspberries are really starting to come along now. That one looks quite big. So I should be having my first raspberries soon. Not a lot, that looks like there's about 7, but still, it's better than nothing. Again, potatoes here are coming along. We've had a bit of a misfire here on the main crop, on the Salpomeras. I did end up putting like a little brace here along this section, just to try and give these main crop potatoes a chance without getting overtaken by the second earlies that are next to them. Obviously I planted them too close together, but such is life, what are we going to do? And again here you can see that the wind has battered down a few of them around the edges, but they look quite healthy. There's flowers coming through all over the place now. So hopefully, I don't think it'll be too much longer, maybe a month before I can start picking up my first earlies. We'll see. You can see that I've constructed something over my carrots and parsnips. So it's just some insect mesh that I've cut up and stitched back together in like a cube shape. You can see they're doing really well now, really flying along. So those are the carrots, those are the parsnips. So it's carrots, parsnips, carrots, parsnips. You get the idea. Again, this isn't exactly Fort Knox construction, but I think it should do the job. Just, you know, keeping the carrot fly out and stuff. But we'll see whether or not I'm right. I guess time will tell. Peas are flying along. The gaps seem to have filled out by them just branching out a bit, really. You can see there's flowers all over the show now, so it's starting to get quite high as well. Probably just over a metre, some of them. But doing well. Sorry about the shadow there, guys. I have planted out some. I've decided not to do a second batch of peas. I think that'll be enough, and so I've decided to plant out my courgettes here. So I planted these out literally a week ago. So there's the disco. That's just my standard green. You can see a slug or a snail's had a bit of a munch there, but I'll get something to protect these soon. And this one is a gold mine. So they've doubled in size in a week since I planted them out. So they seem to be doing pretty well there. Hopefully I'll get some produce in a couple of months off those. Brassica bed is now everything's been planted out. So here we've got 4 purple sprouting broccoli. So one there, one there, one there, one there. If you're wondering what this stuff is around the edge, it's supposed to be an organic slug repellent, something that they don't like crawling over, especially apparently. I've got my savoy cabbages, again 4, one there, one there. They are smaller than the broccolis, but they're still doing well. One there, one over there. Kale is still getting battered, but I'm hoping that this stuff around the edge is going to give them a chance to start fighting back now. They are growing. There's some new growth coming out of the middle just around here. So spinach is flying along. Again, one thing I will say about this copper tape that I've put on last week is that some of it has come off and I had to reapply it. So I think it's not really supposed to be stuck to wood. You'll see it's happening here. I think it's probably meant for porcelain or plastic containers, but I think it's doing the job. The spinach seems to have less holes in it than usual, so fingers crossed that's doing its job, but time will tell. Wildflower bed is coming along. We're actually starting to get some flowers now, so that's doing well on its own, just looking after itself. My lettuce bed's doing well again. I've found about 7 slugs in there before, or snails, sorry. After reading one of the comments that suggested I look on the ground, and there was a few there, so thank you for that. You see, I've also constructed a slightly higher cage, just using these balls here. The net's really just there to discourage birds, to be honest with you. Again, it's not exactly Fort Knox, but it'll do the job that I need it to do. So yeah, that's everything, guys. Everything's coming along nicely now. And what I'll do now is I'll show you the stuff we've got at home as well, because we've got some tomatoes coming along. So I'll show you those now. So here we are at Chateau Matt's allotment. You see my tomatoes here. There's 4 plants here actually. You can see two are in there, and 2 are in a trough at the back. Flowers are coming through, as you can see. We've also got some tomatoes somewhere, if I can find them. Where are you? There they are. Some little ones starting to come through. There's a bigger one over there. Also got some backup plants. I've got some broccolis here, and some kale. Got some sweet peas here, and a few sunflowers as well. So yeah, that's it for this week, guys. As you can see, everything decided to come along nicely now, and I suppose the next update I'll be building a cage to go over my brassicas, so I'll come back to you then and show you how I get on with that. Thanks very much. Take care.